Hey everybody, welcome to the Christmas Card Challenge. Every year, I have good intentions of sending out Christmas cards, but I always fail. It's one aspect that I have yet to get together until this year. Hey everybody, I'm KrisAnne, Christmas coach and founder of Christmas Organizing. And I'm here today to talk to you about my Christmas card challenge and how I have actually worked through getting my Christmas cards ready to go. So you can see my Christmas cards over here behind me. That's some of them. I have tons of Christmas cards because truthfully, I love to buy Christmas cards. Reality is I don't ever get them out. So this year I have changed that. I came up with a great resource for me and a 12-step Christmas card preparation challenge. And so that's going on right now over on Facebook, but you can also download the PDF on our Patreon page. It is a free download. I'll put the link down here in the comment section or the description so you can go over and grab that. But you can also, if you want to go a little bit further, I have something called my Christmas card list. It is a printed and bound book. You can pick that up on Amazon and it's $10, I do believe. And it's really great because it's a different type of address book. It's not really an address book. It's a place for you to keep a record of the people that you want to send Christmas cards to. And I kind of want to tell you a little bit about how the book is laid out. And not only do we have it in the printed version, which I think is on Amazon Prime, so you can get it relatively quickly. There's still time, but you also can go out to Etsy, and I'll put that link down there also. And you can get a printed version, a PDF that you can print out. It is actually in color. I just happen to have printed it out in black and white, but it has all the same pages that are in this book, except the difference is you get to print out as many pages of where you list out and talk about your people, how many people you want to actually print out, whereas this has room for 100 people, I do believe, in the printed book. And so, but with the downloadable copy, you can keep adding on as long as you want to. And as you see, I'm actually doing it in a notebook and using it that way. So I'm going to put this back down here and let's kind of go through the book so you can know what there is in here. So kind of my system has a couple of different elements to it. And the first thing is I have on here in the book is Christmas card groups. Okay, when we're making our Christmas card lists, sometimes we need to, it helps sometimes to put people into groups that you want to give cards to so that you don't forget people. So I have on here, I'm going to do a double page spread here. So as you can see here, I have Christmas card group and then there's a line. That line is where you can put your, you can put whoever you want, whatever group you want to. So maybe it's your immediate family. Maybe it's extended family. Maybe it's a particular part of your family. Maybe it is church friends or church people at church. Or if it is your work people or a club, it doesn't matter. This just allows you to section your card list out. And on here, because I thought this was kind of important in the printed book, there is a place on here, little column over here to put the page number. So back in the back of the book where you're going to list out all their details and stuff, there's a page number back here on each page so that when you want to look up Sally from church, you can go to your Christmas card group that's labeled church and you can look for Sally's name and find her page number and easily find her. And, the reason that this is not a typical address book, and it's not an address book, it's a Christmas card list. but it has addresses in it as well as other information for you. But the thing is that there's more information that you need for each person. And I wanted to make it so that all of the pages were useful. You know, if you don't have anybody that has a Q last name, there's no need to have a bunch of pages with Q's on it. So this way you just can put people in whatever order that you want to. So now, the next section that's in here is called Christmas News. And it has a place on here. So there you go. It has a place on here for you to put the year. And then it has the 12 months. And you put down 3 things that happened that month on here so that you can easily write a Christmas letter or be reminded about events that happened if you want to write something about it in your Christmas cards or you're writing a Christmas letter. It's a great way just to remember things back. You just have to make a note on your calendar at the end of the month or the first of the following month to go and fill out your Christmas card list news information for that month. All right, so that brings us to the actual pages where you're going to put people's names down. And what's on here first is you have a place for their last name, and that would be the family name. So in my case, it would be Blair. I'm just going to use me as an example. And then it has a first name, so it would be Chris Ann for me. And then it has a spouse or a significant other, and that would be my husband, Ashley. And then it has children. Well, that would be my daughter, Ashlyn, and my son, Aaron, and his wife, Destiny. So I'd put that there. Then the next line is pets, because a lot of us have pets. And we want to remember the pets and the pets' names and things like that. It's a really great way so that you don't forget how to spell people's names, what their pets were, how to spell the kids' names. On the kids, you can even put their date of birth next to it if you want to remember how old they are. Then the next line, I don't have any pets right now, but when I do one out for my daughter Ashlyn, she does have a new kitten. So on hers, on her listing in here, I would have under pets, I would have Pascal, or Sir as she nicknames him. And so then the next one down is relationship. And this is to put down, how are you related to this person? You may remember, but I'll tell you, I have my mother's address book, and I don't know who some of these people are in there. I wish I did, because I'd love to know the connection, why they were important enough for her to have them in her address book, but I have no clue who they are. So that would be really great. Then you have your typical things, your address, your home phone, cell phone, because not everybody has a cell phone. So, so there is home phone, cell phone, email. And then the next thing is 18 spots to write in. Can y'all see that? 18 spots to write in sent and received. So, and I purposely left it so it's 20 blank. So you can write in, like for this year, you can write in 2021. If you skip this year and you're starting with next year, then you can just do 2022. So I didn't want it predated because I wanted it to be more useful to everybody. All right, the last thing that's on here at the very bottom down here is notes and life events. This is where you're going to write down little things. You might have to put down the year next to it so you know what happened. But maybe somebody graduated, maybe somebody got married, maybe unfortunately somebody passed away, things like that. These are things you want to be able to note so that you can talk about them in your note to them with your Christmas Christmas letter, or you want to make sure that you avoid going, hey, how's Larry doing, when Larry passed away earlier in the year and you knew it, but you forgot it because you did not write it down. So that would be, that would be what you would do there in the life events. And then like if somebody got married, one of the kids got married, you can also put a note as to what page number the kids now show up on so that you have it over there. All right, so that is my Christmas card list book and the beginning of the Christmas card challenge. I just wanted to give you all a little bit of information on it. Please join me over on YouTube. If you're watching this someplace else, it is youtube.com/C/Christmas organizing. And everybody like and subscribe this video. Thank you. See y'all later. Keep calm and jingle on.